I'm just going to do all 12 signs in this video. And I already have them all set out. So they're from Aries to Pisces. And that's the order that we're going to go in. I'm going to try to record the timestamps in my notebook so that I'll be able to put them in the comment section. So go ahead and make sure you check the comment section for the timestamp for your sign. It'll be good for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Please use your discernment and keep in mind that not all the messages may resonate with you. And I hope this reaches you guys well and that this gives you clarity on how to move forward and that it inspires you guys to be in good energy. So I have an advice card and I have a tarot card for each sign. Go ahead and check your sun, moon, rising in the comments and let's get started. Okay. So Aries is going to be first. Okay. So for Aries, we have the Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Number 22 is significant here. So for Aries, I'm going to say for Aries, a lot of you guys are now seeing the truth about something. It's like you can't deny it, right? You may have seen dragonflies, or dragonflies are significant to you in some way, right? But there's energy here of gaining clarity. Definitely gaining clarity for a lot of you guys. And 22 is so significant here. 22 breaks down to a 4. So this could involve your stability or a relationship here with the number 4. Cancer. Yeah, that's the house of Cancer. Cancer rules 4th house. Anyway. I feel like you're not going to be able to deny something with the Eight of Swords in reverse. You may have been confused about the status of something in the past or about the way things were going, but I feel like there's a positive outcome for you. I do. 8 and 22. Yeah, 8/22 could be significant for you guys. But it's giving me a new direction. I feel like this clarity allows you guys to move in a new direction because you know now. Then any illusions that were put in your way, they have no power once you see through them. So this feels like an energy of recovery for a lot of you guys. Getting out of the fog. Realizing something for what it is. And I'm hearing keeping it funky. I don't know. I don't know what that is. That's a cute dragonfly. But with this being the advice card, these energies are very similar. So with that being the advice card, it's definitely giving be honest in your dealings, right? Keep it if you like, it's also giving clear communication also. So if you misspeak, or if if you're speaking too quickly, if you misspeak, or if you have a misunderstanding with someone, be willing to communicate that. All right, so that there won't be any confusion, so that there won't be any sense of feeling trapped. Also, for a lot of you guys, if you feel like you were trapped, like in a situation or relationship or circumstance, I also feel like the truth will set you free from that as well. Realizing people's true colors, like I said, just something that you can't deny. Just being really open to the truth and allowing things to be what they are instead of what you'd like for them to be. And I feel like a lot of this relates to your stability. Somehow it relates to like maybe a relationship or home situation. For some of you guys, it could also be family. Some of you all are mothers, don't have to be. But excuse the TV, it's really loud, but my son is watching TV. So yeah, 444 could be significant. I feel like it's really about you guys' stability right now, about your family, about your home. And if you're alone, it could be, you and your dog could be a family, okay? Like, but it, whatever your dynamic is, it feels like there's something going on here where, give me a second. Okay. Yeah. So, being honest with yourself, really being honest with yourself about a situation, allowing yourself to be free from any illusions that you had, right? This is Aries, guys. I'm starting with Aries. Okay. So, that was for Aries. I don't really have anything else more to say about that. hmm I feel like now that you are free from a situation, or you don't feel trapped or restricted in some sort of way because of some truth that has been revealed or some piece of information that has come to you, you're able to move the way that you want to, and that's able to affect your stability in a positive way. All right. But that's pretty much all I have for Aries right now. Let's let's go to Taurus. All right, so for Taurus, let's see. Oh, we have the Deer Spirit. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it says, bring a gentle touch. Number 18, which is 9. So this may be a situation where 9, 8, where you may have had an ending with someone, but there's a reconciliation, Taurus. Sorry, I keep leaning on this cord. Bring a gentle touch. There's, with this is the advice card, all right? But this is the situation and this is the advice. It's telling you to extend grace and kindness to this person when they come back to you, hear them out and hear what they have to say. For some of you guys, you may still want to end things with this person anyway, or this may not be, or this could be a friend, family member. For a lot of you guys, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like for this situation, Taurus, you I'm hearing you made your bed, you lay in it. So you may be willing to hear this person out, but that doesn't have to change the outcome of the situation. Just being able to give them that closure and be kind to them and let them express themselves when they do come back, I feel like we'll be able to help this person with their healing journey. But I feel like you may have been separated from someone. I don't know, it's different lengths of time for all of you. But I feel like in that amount of time, um, someone wants to share their reflections with you. And Spirit is urging you to be kind to this person. Or if you have nothing kind to say, just, be gentle enough to keep that to yourself. Right, 911 on the clock. Because for some of you guys, it may be wise to, appease this person for whatever reason. Because we have a 9 right here, too, with the number 18 and number 8. Some of you guys are manifesting abundance, right? And you guys can, you guys know, or you can feel that this person may need something from you, or may be coming back because they want something. That's for a small amount of you guys. But still, it's like with the Deer Spirit, it's like this person may believe that you're naive, or you may have to, as the advice card, let them think that way. Let them think that, and then something about just playing, just being nice, being kind. If you have nothing nice to say, just holding back for whatever reason. This could be a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But the overall energy here is that someone's going to be returning to you, or you may be returning to someone else, Taurus. And it's just, if you are the one that's returning to someone else, if you want to go back to your ex or go work something out with a family member or an old friend, it's encouraging you as the advice to do so in a really sensitive way that is emotionally aware of their needs. All right, with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Approaching things in a balanced way, you know, especially if this is a relationship that you wish to have in your life for a long time. Especially if this is something that you want stability with and you don't want all of that in and out energy. Communicating that effectively would help the cause a lot. All right, so that's what I have for Taurus. So we have Gemini next. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Gemini. That's all I can think of. So Gemini. Let us see what messages we have for Gemini. All right. Ooh. So we have the Fox Spirit in protection position and the Emperor. Some of you guys may be in power positions right here with the Emperor. All right. But it may be that you guys are having a bit of a time like reacting to things. You guys may be tired. All right. It may be something where you guys are slightly off, or you're an entrepreneur. You may be running out of ideas or feeling like you have the energy of a boss, but for right now you may be like thinking you're not thinking on your feet, or like not adjusting to the circumstances in some sort of way. There's a focus on being independent. A lot of you guys may be responsible for other people. That was a lot of energy. A lot of you guys are responsible. The Emperor is responsible for a empire. Okay, so that's not just other people. That's things. That's property. That's all right. That's the Emperor's big boss energy. Some of you guys are also dealing with healing your masculine energy and being able to make decisions that come from a better place. I feel like you're definitely working like with the with the Fox Spirit in reverse. It's the energy here is, you know how foxes can be slick or sneaky, right? And the Emperor is shown up here. So it's like putting away old patterns, especially where it may relate to father figures or like father wounds, or paternal family issues of, like, you know what I mean, like looking at that and doing that shadow work, like what what healing do you need to do with on the masculine energy within yourself, and how that relates to your father or the males in your life. All right, this could be relationship patterns that you're recognizing at this time and doing shadow work on, and just really like not making any rash decisions right now, and making your decisions from a really grounded and responsible place. I definitely feel like it's something like you guys are very good financially, even if you aren't doing very much. There may be people doing things for you at this time, and it's like Aries energy, but maybe an Aries in your life that's significant here. All right. But I do feel the energy of you guys making better decisions, and also taking more authority in your life and coming from a position of authority and setting better boundaries. All right. I like this energy for you guys. It feels like you all are maturing, and definitely feels like some of you guys may be having a hard time, because it's like the healing that's going through may be like I said, paternal issues within your family dynamic, or just like paternal problems. I don't know how else to say it. Like it, or patterns, paternal patterns that you guys may have recognized with this past full moon in Leo. It talks about with this past full moon in Leo, Leo's fifth house energy, and fifth house energy is about childhood and about play and about creativity and things like that, you know what I mean? So when it comes to things like that and releasing within that energy, right? We look at the father, or we look at, a lot of times. But I feel like with the Emperor, this is giving me great energy for you guys as far as your power is concerned. I feel like a lot of you guys are taking back your power, and like it's giving me really like better boundaries and like putting your foot down here while also remaining flexible, right? Because you're taking you may be like taking more time to make decisions, or like being more thoughtful in the moves that you make, but it's working out for you guys, and I really really like that energy for you. All right, so let's go to Cancer. Cancer, let's see what we have for Cancer. We have the Vulture Spirit and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. There are a lot of you guys that are coming out of a hardship financially, right? You guys are becoming more stable financially, and it feels like here you are realizing you're realizing how much you have to be grateful for. What numbers here? 63. Somebody could be 63, okay? Somebody that you know. But yeah, something ended here, or something is closing. There's a closing to a season of struggle for a lot of you guys. It's coming to an end, but the things that you learned were not wasted. I feel like a lot of you guys may have learned how to budget better, or how to be more disciplined in your spending. And also, it's like something about the company that you keep too, Cancer. The company that you keep is important here. And that may be some of the endings that you have. All right. That lead to you being able to get out of this. It's like your blessings were tied to you maybe releasing certain situations or people. And with this with the full moon starting the year in your sign, that definitely looks like it may have had a effect on your finances, specifically if you have recently let go of a friendship, of a close family member, or even just decided, if you didn't let the person go, just gave them some distance. And maybe that for some of you guys, it was a straight out like a fight, or like a disagreement where you guys were like raised voices or whatever. But long story short, a lot of you guys who let someone go, you're going to realize shortly, if you haven't already, that your finances start to do a lot better. All right, for some of you guys, if you were homeless, I feel like you're going to find some sort of shelter soon. And this is giving me 5, so between I'm feeling like 5, could be 5 weeks. All right, could it be 5 weeks? Could be significant. All right. Some of you guys have been like struggling for like 5 years. You have been like, the past 5 years have been really hard for you. But I feel like this year, and I know everybody wants to say, oh, this year is going to be different. No, like I feel like some of you guys, if you haven't already, you will begin to see certain signs of your finances getting better. But you know why this is so important, that you guys will use your discernment, because it will resonate with you, especially if you've already been working. And I'm getting chills. If you've already been working toward this, if you've already been working towards better financial discipline, making a financial plan, being financially literate and prepared, then it wouldn't be a surprise to you, because like I said, nothing during that time was wasted. So it may have seemed like you were like, and Cancer seems to get a long time, because I like you guys, but yeah, it may have seemed like you guys were struggling to get ahead for a really long time, but nothing that happened because you know you're here to learn, like, and I feel like you guys are finally learning from the mistakes that you have made. All right, I'm getting my third eye is itching. A lot of you guys have finally learned from the mistakes that you have made, and something about you getting close with your ancestors and actually listening to the discernment that you have available to you, that's benefited your life, like really heeding the advice of spirit and implementing those changes in your life and your diet, following God, guys. Like whatever you call it, the Holy Spirit is what a lot of people call it. Whatever your true north is, okay? Like I'm not gonna make it so narrow when there are, different types of beliefs here that are seeking guidance, right? So in an effort to remain open to everyone, I'll say there has been an intuitive nudge, right? That you guys should make certain changes within your finances to change your life for a while now. Maybe, those things are eating in the house instead of buying out, and budgeting, like I said, being more financially disciplined, girl, them Amazon purchases. Okay. So things like that, like you guys know, like maybe you guys were emotional spenders, things like that, or whatever. But I feel like you guys are definitely getting a hold on that here with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And like I said, this may have gone on for a while. Some of you guys may have repeated these cycles for a long time. But I think some of you guys, because you have intended, some of you guys flat out did spell work. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I don't know, like you did a cinnamon boil or something and it turned out in your favor. But you're coming out of a hard time. Some of you guys straight up use kitchen magic to get out of this hard time. Okay, so that's for Cancer, Leo. This is gonna be for Leo. Give me a second. All right, so for Leo, it's gonna start. Excuse me. I'm getting down to timestamp. Okay, so for Leo, we have, let's see, the Frog Spirit, which is number 28. Clear out the clutter, and the Hang One in reverse. Some of you guys, Leo, are like stuck in a certain pattern. Like you may be holding on to grudges or holding on to like ideas, beliefs, people, places that may not be serving you anymore here. Pisces energy, okay? But I feel like a lot of you guys want a new start. If you guys do want a new start, if you guys are ready to move forward out of this cycle, right? It would be wise to clean out the clutter. Maybe some of you guys physically from your house. I'm getting an energy of like plastic bottles or something like that. Give me a second. All right. I feel like for some of you guys, you may actually be moving, right? So it's the energy of like you, like I don't know, like I said, it's like plastic cups or something. Like maybe because you're moving, you've been getting like fast food, or you don't want to cook a lot because you don't want a whole lot of food in your refrigerator when it comes time to move, or something like that. But I feel like I'm seeing like boxes and stuff and like water. This water is significant here. Like a lot of you guys, if you're not drinking adequate water, you do need to drink a lot of water. This is also talking about clearing out the clutter in your diet. Some of you guys have been feeling urged to eat more fruits and vegetables and more salads, all right? This is for all Leo placements, so just in case you guys were wondering, any Leo placement this will be able to resonate for. But I feel like for some of you guys, this is all a part. For some of you guys, eating habits is a part of a cycle that you have had problems with before. Eating habits may have been like a struggle for you, like a trigger warning, ED kind of thing. And I think that some of you guys are like clearing out the belief systems that you have surrounding food, or like how to nourish your body, right? How to feel light inside. Some of you guys are doing a cleanse, like outside of the ED situation. Some of you guys are just doing a cleanse or like a fast or something like that because you want to be able to gain clarity and connect with like God, or hear, feel closer to God or something like that. Some of you guys may be guided to do like a fast or something intermittent fasting or something like that. There may be like some of you guys, yeah. I'm feeling like the energy of like getting rid of clothes and like paring down somehow. Emotional shop. I'm getting emotional shopping too. I got that for Cancer. Clearing out the clutter. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is emotional baggage. Like even if it is on some level physical, you recognize that it's a reflection of your mind state, like your physical space. Like you're just holding on to things. Some of you guys hold on to grudges or like failures really hard. It's like an energy of thick pride, like really really strong pride here. Like successes or failures, it seems like you may go over them and over them and over them again, and kind of like dwell on that, but it's kind of like let certain stuff go so you're able to move forward and manifest the new beginnings that you want, because you can't like keep holding on to that stuff. And you got to let go to receive. It's basically what's given, but it's like if you don't ever let go, then you manifest kind of like the same, because you're still in that same energy, and it just validates the negative thoughts that you're already having. So trying to like shift your thoughts and get out of that cycle, like clearing the clutter of your mind, believing differently, showing up differently, even, right? Without the clutter, without holding on to that, without the preconceived notions or anything. All right. If it resonates, it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate for you, then try to check another placement in your chart. Okay. All right. So we're gonna move forward from Leo to Virgo. All right. So Virgo has this pile. Ooh, the chameleon spirit, act as if, with the Seven of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you guys want to be some sort of celebrity or something, okay? Or you guys want to have some sort of change in your life where Spirit is telling you to really visualize what it is that you want, and create boundaries. All right, for a lot of you guys, creating boundaries and blocking certain people may be good for your mental health or just your productivity in general. And it's not even about being mean or being snooty. It's just certain energies may be taking more than they're giving to you right now, Virgo. And while you're trying to manifest the life that you want, while you're trying to make changes in your stability, the change that you want lies in the ability of you just like, or there may be some people even, right? Because I'm getting it's a lot that I have to say. Like some of you guys may be anxious, and it's like feeling like you're not enough. And it's the people that's around you, dog. Like I feel like you may be trying to do really, really bold things, or really, really out of the box things for people that surround you, and you may be surrounded by small minded people, like well meaning but small minded people who don't believe like for themselves. And I just feel like it's like trapping a lot of you guys. Like you may feel like suffocated by them, and you're setting boundaries, Virgo, which is great for you. And a lot of you guys are really passionate about it, because this is something that you've taken for a long time. All right, Virgo, some of you guys are getting new boots. I don't know why that's that's significant. Some of you guys got some new boots, or you're really going to be dressed up nicely on Valentine's Day for your partner. I feel like maybe you and your partner are setting up boundaries, and maybe this is, I don't know what it is. Maybe, you're setting up boundaries with a partner, saying no more often, standing up for yourself. This could be at work, it could be anything. So take it as it resonates, guys. But I definitely feel like you putting up boundaries is overdue. And that's why you're coming out so strong about it. I feel like when in a situation you may have taken, like, I don't know what it is. It could be family too, like there's something, or yeah, or like a co-parenting situation or something. But I just feel like I'm just feeling the energy, and this is not even in the cards. This is just in my chest. Like a lot of y'all are straight up stressed out. Like somebody be stressing y'all out. And some of y'all are manifesting like having better boundaries with this person. For some of you guys, it may be like a parent or something, like you live with your parents, and they be stressing you the hell out, but you gotta like manifest a way to be independent while also setting boundaries. So in your own life, right, you may be like visualizing yourself in your new apartment, visualizing yourself taking a nap in your new apartment, taking a bath in your new apartment, opening the door or whatever, just so you can put yourself in the vibration of receiving it, right? And a lot of that has to do with setting the boundaries, being able to show up in those relationships. But that doesn't mean, like I said, being snooty or being mean or anything like that, but just respectfully letting them know, like, I will not allow you to treat me that way, and I don't like I don't deserve to be, or however whatever the situation calls for, however you need to say it, like standing up for yourself and creating that boundary. I'm not willing to talk about that right now. We can revisit it later or whatever. Just, I feel like you guys, maybe if you were looking to move, you may be hearing something within the next 7 weeks also. Oh, yeah, you guys may be. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are like having a physical reaction to somebody's bullshit. And that's how you know, like, you have to make a change. And I feel like some of you guys are questioning this. No, like, for real, like, you create your life and you can get out of this situation. For a lot of you guys, I definitely see you setting up boundaries, especially if you just manifested something that it is that you want. Protecting everything that you worked hard for. If you have ideas, also, this is telling me, like, if you're manifesting something, you don't have to tell everybody what it is that you're about to do with your life. You don't have to ask for permission from like 3 different people and then check their temperature and see how they would feel. If you like, no, like, if you have something in your heart that God placed on your heart, like a vision and a dream and a desire that is not going to hurt anybody else, and is not you out here stealing, thieving, robbing, you know what I mean? Something creative that you can do to help other people, and maybe, a little risky, but it's a good idea, it benefits a lot, it'll benefit you. Like the changes or the dreams that you have, like, you don't have to give up your dreams just because other people basically don't agree or don't see or don't think that you can do it, and you just believe with them. Like, don't let them talk you out of, don't let them talk you out your position. Manifest it and make it happen. Set up the boundaries. Some of y'all are dealing with some real invasive, like, nosy moms. I don't know, I'm getting the energy of a masculine who's dealing with a real nosy ass mother. And it's like, she means well. Like, I don't mean to be disrespectful to your mom, but she means well. She's nosy as fuck, and she's negative as hell. And it's just like, shit is fucking annoying. So it's like, you might have to really tuck that shit from her and not tell her what you're doing. She's gonna be pissed when she finds out because she wasn't able to manipulate you and tell you that you can do it. But once you get it done, then, I mean, think about it. She's probably going to be proud and tell everybody how she always knew you could do it. But I feel like, Virgo, you may need to take some time in isolation and really set boundaries in order to create something that's outside of the box for you. All right, this may be with the chameleon spirit. Like, you have to change. I'm feeling the energy of you having to change in some sort of way. Like, you have, like, your habits or your mindset, and it's easier for you to do that when you're not surrounded by people who are limited in their thinking, who are just narrow-minded, closed-minded, only see things one way. It's going to be hard for them to believe in you. They barely believe in, like, they don't have a lot of faith. They don't live a faithful life. They just, it's a status quo. So when you try to be like, and some of you guys would act as if with the chameleon spirit, you've already been going along to get along to appease certain people, to like not set them off. But it's like, set them boundaries, Virgo. Okay, let's move forward. That was Virgo. All right, so we're gonna start with Libra. All right, so for Libra, we have the Six of Wands in reverse with the Buffalo Spirit. The abundance of the universe will provide. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with some of you guys right now are dealing with a financial loss. Sorry about that. That's my son making a whole bunch of noise in the living room. Um, the Buffalo Spirit here is number 10. Yeah, so I feel like wow, it brings down to a 1. That's creation. Some of you guys, it's like, yeah, it's like negative thinking. I hate to say it, but negative thinking. Maybe something happened to you guys here where you experienced some sort of setback publicly, like where people could see you kind of like falling short, and it affected your ability to show up for yourself. And now it's like something about your heart chakra, right? um like you kind of maybe let it get to your heart, and and if this doesn't resonate, guys, then it's not for you, and that's fine. But it may resonate with somebody out there. It feels like Libra, like your self-esteem basically affected your finances through your vibration, if that makes sense. If you're here with me, like that the 6 of Wands in reverse, something didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, or so. I'm getting the energy of like some sort of public disgrace or like public embarrassment that like left you feeling low vibrational, and it has attracted low vibrational finances to you. But I feel like your heart chakra is the answer to that, to healing that, right? I feel like your heart chakra is responsible for healing that. And also your sacral chakra here. Because for some of you guys, it's like you may feel like the universe doesn't have your back right now, or like you're just kind of out there floating. And it may be due to this setback or to this public situation where you just feel like in an energy of lack or loss right now. All right, so that was gonna be for Libra. I don't really have any more insights on that for you guys right now. With this as the advice card, let me move with this. I'm sorry. So let's focus on with this as the advice card. I think that the emphasis would be that you guys would have to start believing again. You have to believe in the miracles of the universe, believe that things will work out for you, and that everything is working out for your highest and best good, that something better is out there for you. If you guys are transitioning right now or walking away from a certain opportunity, right? And it may not be something better, right? It may something maybe something that's more suited for you with where you are right now, right? Because with this, it may be like you went for something that just wasn't in alignment with you, or something wasn't for the right reasons, or something like that. Like your intention when you're manifesting something, like what is your intention? What is your intention for doing what it is that you're doing? Like, what is your why? Are you in alignment? And I feel like with whatever this is, it may have set you back, but you realize where how you need to get into alignment in order to get what it is that you desire, or what it is that's meant for you. Because everything that you desire is not meant for you, Libra. Okay. Let's see what else. And I feel like that may have been a part of that 6 of Wands in reverse energy. Like, I'm not feeling like you're getting the public victory and the success that you are looking for. All right, so we're going to go to Scorpio. All right, so for Scorpio, we're going to pick these. Okay. Oh, this is awesome. So for Scorpio, yeah, I feel like you guys are ending cycles here What does this say? Take the lead. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys may be dealing with a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. But I feel that you guys are, like, maybe there was some toxic energy in your environment in the past. I see you guys releasing that, especially with that full moon energy. I feel like you guys may have really, really put an end to something, or separated from something, or like did a cord cutting ritual or something like that. It's very powerful. Okay. I also feel like some of you guys may be moving forward in a new direction. I feel like you guys may be manifesting something. You guys may be seeing feathers, right? For some of you guys, you may also be moving or looking at relocating. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, it's something about like a new home or a new family, maybe moving in with a partner or something like that. All right, because with this devil in reverse energy, this could be separating from anybody that's toxic. Okay, anybody, family, friends, romantic, doesn't matter, job, doesn't matter. Yeah, Capricorn energy could be work, very well work. All right, some of you guys may be getting a new job, new home, just really trying to start over in a like creating a tower in a positive way, like just starting, like wiping the slate clean just for the sake of doing it in order to honor like this new energy that you're in that's taking the lead. Yeah, like if I don't like something, I'm gonna change it. If I don't if I don't like my job, I'll get a new one. If I don't like my apartment, I'll apply for a better one. Really making those changes that you need in order to get rid of this toxic energy in your life. And I love that for you guys. I definitely feel like a lot of this does affect your fourth house energy, so your stability and your emotions. I feel like right now, you guys, I'm getting Pisces energy, so you guys may be dealing with a Pisces, or and maybe a Pisces significant, family, friend, whatever, coworker, whatever, or romantic. Or that may be somewhere in your chart. Anyhow, a lot of you guys are like you're being proactive and doing whatever it takes in order to make the life that you want for yourself, or that is what you're being encouraged to do at this time. With this being the advice card, take the lead. But I do feel like toxic energy is leaving your life right now. And Spirit wants you to move with it. You know, there may be some endings where, like, if you're honest with yourself, you're like, ooh, I'm kind of relieved. Like, I'm kind of glad that this person doesn't want to deal with me anymore. Releasing those soul ties. Like I said, some of you guys may have actually done work in order to release certain energies from your life that just were not serving you. And I feel like that's showing up in your physical reality very positively, Scorpio. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move to Sagittarius. I really don't have much to say, Scorpio, because a lot of you guys are on the right path. Like, you're just really, excuse me, doing what you need to do and moving forward. Like, if it's not working, you dead it and you move around and just do what does work. All right. All right, Sagittarius. So we are doing Sagittarius. All right, so for Sagittarius, the overall energy is the Sun card. All right, and then the advice card is the Canary Spirit. Sing your own song, number 12 in reverse. I feel like some of you guys just may be going along to get along. Again, it's this energy of like people pleasing. So you may not be speaking up for yourself in certain situations, or just like not making a fuss where you should be like bringing light to certain situations. All right, some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be. You may have Leo in your chart highly aspected. Sun, Moon, rising, North Node, whatever. And I feel like with number 3, yeah, maybe like you are like somehow conforming. Like you may be like somehow conforming. But with the Sun card, this may be a good thing. With the Sun card, it's like you may be happy if you, and then with this being the advice card, sing your own song in reverse in the protection position. It's giving me like you may have to like, you may find happiness in restriction right now, and tried and true methods in conventionality right now. That may be exactly what it is that makes you happy, that brings you joy. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about this is about, on a separate note, community, right? And being able to celebrate the commonalities that you have with people. Because a lot of times, right, Sagittarius being a mutable sign, you'll be able to celebrate the differences that you have with people with ease, because you're able to appreciate other people and where, you know, how their perspective is different than yours, and even play the devil's advocate. But I feel like with this energy, it's like you're collaborating with more like-minded people, and that makes you happy, because it's like then you guys kind of have the same belief system. You don't have to, like, the status quo is your honor code. I'm hearing your honor code, if that makes sense. Like, it's almost like you find your soul tribe and you're able to connect with them, right? And with the sing your own song in reverse, like I said, some of you guys are actually like not speaking up on something. All right, like you're not telling. I'm getting this energy where you're not snitching on someone. You could really like air somebody out, but you're happy and you don't feel the need to. That's crazy. Like you could really really air somebody out, but you're just not doing it because you don't care. Like you're happy. Some of you guys are just focused on your children here with the sun cards. You may have a daughter. Sun card. This is a girl in this sun card. It's a little girl in a dress. But yeah, some of you guys are just like, yeah, I could really air you out and hurt your feelings, but I'm a grown up because I'm not going to do it. And you just walked away. That's good. Or something like that. This could be. All right. With a lot of yellow energy. This is given. Yeah, it's given Leo, citrine, solar plexus energy. Really taking your willpower. Really, really standing in your power, Sagittarius. That's sacral chakra energy. Some of you guys may be like having like sweet cravings a lot right now. Or like binge eating. Because you're like, some of you guys eat when you're in a good mood or whatever. Just be, and then my stomach growls as confirmation. So just be really mindful of that, Sagittarius. But I feel like, yeah, some of you guys may be gaining happy weight because you're just in a good mood. In a good mood. Some of you guys here with the sun card, it's like because you're happy in a relationship, you're like not saying certain things, and because you don't want to rock the boat, but eventually you're gonna have to say it. But for some of you guys, it's like learning how to communicate how you feel. And that's the thing. Like, how do you communicate in order to maintain your happiness? Yeah, but that 3 energy is like collaboration, learning how to like work with other people, how to ask for help. Okay, and I feel like being able to delegate or being able to communicate better is definitely helping you guys to reach that happiness. The sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So I'm really glad that you guys are happy. But the thing about it that's baffling me is that the sing your own song here is in reverse. It's like some of you guys like you're not listening to your intuition. A lot of times they send canaries into caves, and the canary will make a noise if they feel like there's danger, right? And then I think they leave the canaries in the cave and like let them die while they escape. I don't know. I have to look back into that, but like there's an energy where if the canary didn't make any noise, then people wouldn't survive. So I feel like some of you guys need to speak up and make sure that you're speaking your truth. Right? And at least being honest with yourself, like making sure you're sticking to your code. And I feel like this helps you to attract a better tribe. But I feel like ultimately you guys just need to be aware of like your own individuality, even if you are happy around other people, and not like adapt to their personalities and how they, you know, like being flexible but not too flexible, making sure that you are standing in who you are, right? and being individual in your individuality. And I know some of you guys are like, well, that's not me. As some of you guys may be like, yeah, that is me, and that's not me. Like, it's something weird about the energy of like just going with going with the beaten path. For some of you guys, it's just where it's at right now. Like, you may be tired of like being a rebel, or yeah, it's just like that shit gets old. You just want to have a regular life, and that's fine. Because some of you guys have been like living the Sagittarius life, where you like the typical stereotypical Sagittarius life, where there's a lot of um kind of like gypsy nomad life, and some of you guys are finding real happiness and simplicity and normalcy. Is giving me the Hierophant energy, like conventional life. Like, you guys may have lived a very wild life for a while, but you're actually happy with conventionality. That's interesting. All right, so we're moving on to Capricorn. So Capricorn, your situation card is the Seven of Swords, sketchy, and then your advice card is to let it shine. So I feel like there's illumination literally on a situation where someone has been sneaky. It's air sign energy, excuse me. Air sign energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. All right. But some of you guys are the sneaky ones. And it's like um or you want to share your plan. Some of you guys have a yeah, I'm stuttering. It's like a lot of energy. Some of you guys have a secret plan to like come towards someone and like start something new with them. Some of you guys want to be seen, and or like you have some sort of business plan or some sort of plan to be seen or become social media famous. Some of you guys want to be seen like in the public eye, and you're being encouraged to like shine. Like, just make sure you keep putting yourself out there and be consistent. All right, but I feel like for some of you guys, the Seven of Swords is you, but this is coming across as you guys making a solid plan and sticking to it, and doing what it is that you need to do in order to express your individuality and like really strut your stuff and show your best feathers and show your heart. Something about here, like, you guys need to show the kind of heart that you have and make sure that what it is that you're putting out there comes from the heart. All right, if this is about a situation where you've been sneaky or deceptive with someone, you also want to like and if you want to smooth it over with someone, the spirit is telling you like, or make amends or whatever. It's just saying like speak from the heart and be honest. If you screwed up and you were sneaky or whatever, like, just be honest. If somebody sneaked up, I mean, screwed up with you by being sneaky, just be honest and shine light on like what it is that they've done. Especially if they're the person who's being sneaky doesn't like to kick accountability or doesn't like to see how they're wrong. Just making sure that you stand up for yourself and you really put it out there, like in this conversation. All right. There's a lot of different energies that are coming from that. I'm also feeling like, yeah, for a lot of you guys with the planning as well. Um, looking at the details of your plan here with the number 7, really, really looking over the details of your plan and making sure that it's viable for like the lifestyle that you want to live. So there's something about that too. Like, having a backup plan isn't really about giving up. It's about your stability and your ability to like show up genuinely and from the heart, because you don't have to put so much pressure on your success at that moment in time. You're able to give your plan some time to work out instead of rushing your success. But some of you guys will have a lot of success in what it is that you are doing because you have a plan. But it's just like but it's just like that energy of making sure, something about writing it out. Some of you guys may be like scribing or like doing 33 times 3 or some sort of like petition manifesting where you're writing things out physically. All right. But I feel like there's a big energy here for the advice of being super authentic All right, so if you, no matter if you have a plan or if you've been in sneaky energy or if someone's been in sneaky energy with you with this Seven of Swords, because this is very concerning to me, the main advice that Spirit has for you that you're supposed to walk away from this with is to let your authentic intentions like come through, let your real heart come through. What is your why? How are you connected to what it is that you're planning? How are you connected to what it is that you're doing? And this feels like a lot of you guys may be honest with yourself. And when you're honest with yourself about your intentions, it'll say a lot about what it is that you're doing. So this is like a positive plan or a negative plan. It'll really shed light on like what it is that is in your heart, right? I'm getting my aunt energy. So like if your heart is as light as a feather, or is it not as light as a feather? Like how are you making your decisions? What is your heart posture? Okay, Capricorn. So we're gonna take from Capricorn and go to Aquarius. All right, so for Aquarius, wow, we have the Empress in reverse, and then the advice card is trust in divine detour. So if you guys have recently, if you guys have been struggling to get pregnant, or if you guys have been feeling like there's an energy where you're not able to bring in the manifestations that you've had recently, I feel like there is a reason for that. Like, some of you guys may have been feeling like you're not looking your best here with the Empress. Like you may have had problems with self-esteem or like believing in yourself or feeling beautiful at this moment in time. And I feel like some of you guys, it's a big energy of fertility here. So it's a question of whether some of you guys can have children, or maybe you guys have silently struggled with this. But again, the coyote spirit is here, and it says trust in divine detours with the number 7 here. Things will come into completion when it is time for things to come into completion. And I feel like a lot of you guys don't want to hear that, but that's the advice here. And I hate to be like really blunt, but that's what it is. There's a divine detour here. This may not be the right time for you for whatever reason, and God knows why. There's a bunch of reasons why this may not be the right time for you to especially when it comes to fertility, to be a mother. I'm feeling like these eyes are focused. Maybe you just need to be focused on other things right now in order to prepare yourself for that point in time, because this is a lifetime commitment and you want to make sure that you are aligned in the best way possible to give this child the life that they deserve. Okay, and I feel like for some of you guys, this could be financial. Some of you guys, once you're able to be in a better financial position, and I know it's like, okay, well, nobody's ever perfect, and I get that, but I feel like if for some of you guys, it could be a lot better for a lifelong commitment like this, and I think that you know that. All right. Like really being prepared and like ready for this mentally, emotionally, and all of those things, because with the Empress in reverse, as it relates to like projects and things like that, this is the same thing. So if it's like you're trying to manifest money or something or whatever it is, it's like you're being blocked from certain things that you want to manifest because it's just simply not the season for things like that. And also for some of you guys, there may be more effort or work that needs to get put into for your part here. With the Empress in reverse, it's like you may have fallen into a little bit of laziness. And some of you guys are mothers already and you're like exhausted with motherhood and you don't want to have any more children. You are. I'm getting the energy of like arguments or like ordering out a lot of pizza, like somebody doesn't feel like cooking, like somebody's going through it here, this Empress in reverse. Yeah. Just some of you guys, you're having problems with your mom or like something like that. I just said the same thing for for Gemini. All right, some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus, or that may be significant in your birth chart. But I just feel like oh, like, yeah, like, so, like, you're dealing with issues from your mother. I don't like this Empress in reverse energy. I feel like some of you guys definitely feel like your manifestations are blocked, but it's not the time for you to do the things that you want to. Like, you may have more time than you think you do, Aquarius, for the things that you want, or they just may not be in alignment with you, or you are not in alignment in order to receive them, and you have to, like, excuse me. You have to somehow complete a cycle before you're ready to manifest certain things. But there's this energy. I don't know if this is you guys' energy, or like it feels like a lot of you guys, this is your energy. This is. it's like, ugh. It's some of you guys are tired, or you may have had a miscarriage. I feel like some of you guys are really tired, or you may have, if you had a miscarriage and it's talking about that, right? Trust in the divine detours. Again, like, it's something that may be beyond you, and it's like nobody wants to hear that. But everything is happening for a reason. You have to trust in the divine. You have to trust in that everything happens in the correct time, in the order. There's a season for everything. Everything happens in the right time. And I feel like for some of you guys, this may be a season of, like, doing shadow work and having a dark night. This may be your dark night of the soul. And some of you guys may be trying to conceive in the middle of a dark night of the soul. And it's just not, it's not what's for the highest and best good of everybody involved right now. Okay. All right, so we are on Pisces. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of reciprocity in the situation. A lack of reciprocity. And we have the Seahorse Spirit in reverse, watch and wait. So there's a lack of reciprocity and impatience here. I feel like Spirit is highlighting with this in reverse as your advice. It's highlighting your inability to kind of release control and see how things turn out for you. With the 8 energy, I feel like this may be an ongoing situation, right? It just really doesn't feel like you guys have a lot of patience for waiting for things to balance out, or waiting for things to become even, or waiting for things to become stable here, especially as it relates to, like, repetitive cycles or things like that. So it really just could be like you're tired of going through the same stuff over and over and over again, but you're not actually reflecting on why it's happening, or reflecting on what needs to change in order to make this balanced again. It's like a like just wanting, like, I don't know, like, it just seems like a very rushed energy. Some of you guys are just like rushing through things, not really listening or like paying attention to the details, because you have an end game, or like you're focused on a particular outcome, but you're not actually like putting in, the patience and the dedication in order to get that particular outcome. something has been going on for 6 years. Like, and this may be within you guys' own relationship with yourself, right? But something's been going on for like 6 years. Yeah, six. The number 6 to 8 is significant, or June 8th will be significant for a lot of you guys. August 6th could also be significant. Okay. Or between those times, between June 8th and August 6th, could be significant for you. June 8th and August 6th. That's like the perfect. That's like the summer. So summer may be where summer may be the time where something pops off, but I feel like a lot of you guys may have already waited a long time for it to pop off, and you are getting impatient towards the finish line. A lot of times it looks like things are falling apart right before they get to what it is that you want. For some of you guys, like, it's like this is giving me like some of you guys are pregnant. Okay, that's definitely not going to be for everyone, but this looks like a baby upside down in the womb to me. Because you know how babies be looking weird? Babies be looking weird when they get their arms and legs and stuff. Um, so this unequal, like this lack of reciprocity, maybe with a partner, maybe in the relations to that children, like, and into that child, like, do you just feel like they're not holding their weight as you would, or like somehow not like this is presence, right? They're somehow not, even if they're there, they're somehow not as present as you are. Like, you could be there but you're not present. You get what I'm saying? You know. My stomach just hurts too. So some of you guys may be having, like I said, some of you guys are pregnant. It feels like you guys may be cramping or like getting kicks or something. Some of you guys may be upset with the father of your child because he's not present during these kicks. It makes you sad. Damn, that's deep. I ain't even tap into that. That's deep. Well, that sucks because I know how that feels, and I don't I don't I know you guys don't want to feel it, so I just felt it for a second. So I'm sorry that you guys are feeling that at all right now. Man, I'm sorry, Pisces. Hey. Hey, Divinia. I'm almost done with the 12 signs. I'm going to put the timestamps in the bottom when I'm finished. But, yeah. That's deep, Pisces. Or maybe this may be something from the past that you guys have remembered or, like, are reflecting on. Okay. Just in regards to making things balanced and fair. Yeah, I'm gonna let some of you guys have like no help. Like no help. Or like you're getting no help. Or like somebody's just not present. Somebody's just not present. Like they're somehow not putting in the same time or money or effort that you are here with the Six of Pentacles. And it's like you're getting very impatient with that. But it definitely feels like some sort of family dynamic here where presence is required. All right, guys. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing. That's it. That's really all that I have for all 12 signs. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I might come back and do live questions later, but look for the timestamps in the bottom. And if you want to book a personal, all the information is available in the description. Go ahead and reach out to me. I think my number, I don't know if my number is there, but everything to reach out for me is in the description, so just let me know. And I'll probably be back later for live questions. All right, peace.